I thought that I had the best friends ever, until they dumped me for a crazy and stupid reason. After a long time hanging out together, it turned out that our friendship was nothing but toxic and vain. When I was a little kid, my family had, a standard economic status. We weren't poor, but we weren't wealthy either. Both of my parents worked hard to provide my brother and me a good life. They didn't have much time to deal with school stuff, like parent meetings, PTA meetings, any of the other dumb meetings that schools make your parents go. But that didn't mean they weren't there for us. Also, my older brother Alex has a really high degree of ADHD. Therefore, he needs more personalized attention than just regular school kids. Because of that, we didn't go to public school. We actually were homeschooled and my parents hired a tutor. At the end of 8th grade, my dad got a huge promotion and became a manager. With the promotion came a huge bump in pay. Like, huge. Now we were going to have more than enough money for my mom to have to work less. They decided that we needed friends, and my parents thought it would be a good time to enroll us in actual, real public school the next year. I was dying to go. I thought it was perfect timing. I wouldn't be the new girl because we would all be freshmen. And basically every freshman is lost and bewildered their first year at high school, so I wouldn't be any different. Still, I had a hard time finding friends my first year. I just wasn't used to going to school. I would talk at lunch with some people, but they weren't really my friends. We were all just acquaintances, which is a weirdo word to call 14-year-old kids. But we really didn't have a lot in common. Nonetheless, it was an okay year. At least it didn't suck. All summer long, I decided to make it my life purpose to find friends for my sophomore year. I joined clubs at school once September came around. I joined the debate club. I'm actually pretty flexible and not bad at dancing, so I thought of joining cheerleading. This was completely new for me. I'd never tried this sport, but I gave it a shot and I loved it. Being a cheerleader changed my whole school life. I became friends with the popular girls, Betty, Blanca, and Brenda. I know, and I'm Brooke. Our names all started with B, and we became best friends. We were actually known as the 4Bs, and people thought we could sting them. We all hung out together as a little pack and told each other everything. We had a reputation for being fierce, and I'll have to admit that we were almost like the 4 girls in Mean Girls. We even wore pink on Wednesdays. No, I'm actually just kidding. But we almost did because we seriously talked about it for a little while. Brenda said instead we should wear yellow. Our relationship followed some basic rules, just like any other friendships, like no dating a friend's ex. But we also had other rules. The most important rule was not to outshine each other. I know you may start to think, what kind of friendship is this? The friendship Gestapo? And I realized it was a little bit excessive, but at the time, all I cared about was having friends. And I loved those girls. We were like sisters. Until September 6th, the day after my birthday, when our friendship died. My birthday was very, very special. People at school gave me letters, candles, decorated my locker just for me. There were definitely perks to being popular. Later, when I got home, my mom cooked me an amazing dinner, and afterwards they sang me happy birthday. And my parents gave me a present, the newest iPhone. I was so excited. Nobody had this at school, and I was going to be the coolest girl around. Not that I already wasn't. When I got to school and showed off my new phone, my friends were pissed. "How could you do this to us?" Blanca said. "Who on earth do you think you are?" added Brenda. I didn't understand. It was just a phone, and I wasn't even showing it off like in a tacky way. I just explained to them that my parents gave it to me for my birthday. Their attitude was pure nonsense. They told me that they weren't going to be my friends anymore because I was trying to outshine them. Because of a freaking phone! According to them, I broke our most important rule. It's been a week since then, and it made me feel guilty for a present. I don't know what to do. The past week has been horrible. They've been talking gossip about me behind my back. A week ago, everyone was showering me with praise and attention for my birthday, and now people are barely talking to me because I'm no longer part of the bees. I've been going over and over this in my head for days. First, I thought that maybe I should sell my phone to recover our friendship. I mean, when you put it into scale, a friendship is way more valuable than a phone. But what kind of a friendship are we talking about here? Were they actually my true friends? I keep asking myself that over and over. And the answer is definitely no. Even though we had amazing times together, I realized that we were never true friends either. We were just a socially designed backup. Friendship is about real support, not superficial obligations. I will end high school without them by my side, and I hope to find some actual real friends in the meantime. But if not, I guess I'll just have to find real friends in college. Either way, I'm gonna be okay.